Um, this woman has filed as an anonymous accuser, as a Jane Doe, and filed it in federal court today. And it goes back to, her allegation goes back to 2003. And she says she was 17 years old at the time, but tells a very detailed, really harrowing. Recording session going on, but when it ended, that's when the second.
Come on, everybody. Yeah, let's talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about Come on, let's talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about Don't be scared, just talk about it. Come up on the panel if you want to and talk. Got a problem with the way the world moving? Let's talk about it. Political, I don't do it much, but we can talk about it. Relationships and marriage, yeah, you know we gotta talk about it. It needs better balance, so that means we gotta talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Yeah, we gotta talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Won't you come and talk about it? The violence on ourselves, oh yeah, we gotta talk about it. The way these kids living out here, we gotta talk about it. It can be something serious or it can be something funny. It can be about food or it can be about money. It can be about your life or how you setting your goals. Nobody telling you what to do, that mean you taking control. So let's talk about it, talk about it. Come on and just talk it. And like what I said, that's cool, we can talk. It might not change how I feel, but it's okay for us to talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Ain't nothing wrong to talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Ain't nothing wrong, let's talk about it. It's the OG way, so you know we gonna talk about it. But don't get in your feelings, all you gotta do is talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Come on, we can talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. It's the Ghost, aka Chief-O. Let's talk about it. What's good? What's good? What's good, peoples? How y'all doing tonight?
Sir.
How you doing, Miss Mimi?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. What's popping with your mouth, Leezy?
Man, you know. We coolin', dog.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But shit, well, I hope everybody having a good one tonight. We finna go ahead and get into it. You already know how we do. Finna see what's popping with this shit with Puffy, man. We got the we don't know what's going on with Puffy, man. We don't know. Let's find out. Let's see.
Lawsuit. And you know, this all started with the Cassie lawsuit, and then there were.
Bring it
Well,
back.
Diddy is now facing another very serious lawsuit, and you know, this all started with the Cassie lawsuit, and then there were two more accusers. This woman has filed as an anonymous accuser, as a Jane Doe, and filed it in federal court today. And it goes back to, her allegation goes back to 2003. And she says she was 17 years old at the time, but tells a very detailed, really harrowing story of meeting first the president of Bad Boy Records in Detroit when she was an 11th grader, but ends up on a private jet with him, goes back to New York, and then meets Diddy. What's different about this lawsuit is that she's included photos. Now, she's blurred her face. She's filing anonymously. But photos of her, she says, in the studio with Diddy back in 2003. And she says, yes, she walked in and there was a recording session going on, but when it ended, that's when the sexual assault began. And it is a really
Yeah, the allegations are absolutely horrific. She says she was 17. She was only in 11th grade at the time. Said she was taken from Michigan, as you said, to the studio in New York. And after that session was over, she says they plied her with drugs and alcohol. She became so inebriated she couldn't consent to anything that was happening. She went to a bathroom where she says she was raped by not only Diddy, but as you said, the president of Bad Boy Records at the time, Harv Pierre, and a third person. So really, she describes a gang rape scenario where she said she ended up on the bathroom floor in the fetal fetal position and has been so traumatized by this, but never said anything, she said, until she saw Cassie and other women come forward, and she said that gave her the confidence to finally share these allegations.
And so Diddy has actually come up with a statement on this. Yeah, I mean, almost the claim. Minutes after it was filed, he told us, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth."
My name is Ray Williamson from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Being a fan of hip hop, there's always been kind of rumors about Diddy. Since the Cassie thing happened, I knew there was going to be a lot of stuff coming out. This is bad information. I mean, because he has a 17-year-old girl sitting on his lap in the photo. I mean, that's pretty damning.
He has an uphill battle if he's really going to fight all these allegations in court. Got his hands full.
All right, peoples, man. You see what it is, man. You see right there. We already know about the prize stuff. Matter of fact, we don't know about all of it because he got so many suits. This is the 5th one since the Cassidy shit. So everybody's coming out the woodworks. You know about the Me Too army. You know what I'm saying? Me Too, you know what I'm saying? Well, I just want to touch on first before y'all speak on the fact that, okay, yeah, it's a lot of people coming out when they do it. My thing is why they take so fucking long to say something. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Cassidy situation, if this stuff was going on, why it took so many years? Not to say that I don't believe it, because I believe probably 100% of this shit is probably true, if not 80%. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know how I feel about Diddy with the pot shit, all the rumors, everything that's associated with this creep. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. But my thing is with everybody, the timing of it, because now it's like everybody's seeing that Cassidy got paid. So I think it's just about a money grab. It ain't really about the damage that's really been done to me.
Yeah, dog. He let me see, man. You said a lot then though. But yeah, man, Puff did a lot of shit back in the day that's probably finna come back to surface a little bit. But it's almost too late though, Ghost, man. He got too much money, man. That type of money that nigga got, all that shit that happened back then, he gonna do him just like he did Casey. See how quick she shut up? And just think about it, the one that's accusing him now is a nobody. Look how quick he shut up somebody that was somebody. You feel me?
You're right. If you look at it like that, you're right. Because if he shut up Cassie with, you know what I'm saying, she wanted $30 million. I'm pretty sure she got somewhere around
12.
half to you know what I'm saying?
She got 12.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got paid. So with this nobody, you say,
man, this nobody finna get 3.
You know what I'm saying?
If they gave Cassie 12, they giving this nobody 3. This nobody finna get about 3, and she gonna be talking about, nigga, I ain't, hey, okay, I'm out the door. You know you ain't gonna get no more than that. You ain't gonna get no more than Cassie because don't nobody fucking know you. We know Cassie a little bit. We don't know you. You not finna get no more than that. It's an open and shut case, man. All this shit about Diddy ain't doing nothing but bringing that nigga a little bit more money to pay their ass.
How you feel about the picture though? In the studio with the young girl sitting on his lap.
They said she was 17. 17. Unfortunately, it ain't me now. This ain't me. This ain't me. I don't do this. 17 legal in Georgia.
Is it?
Yeah, 17 is illegal. 17 a legal age in Georgia, and that's in Georgia. And if it's legal in Georgia, it's legal everywhere else because you know how Georgia is.
No, it's not legal everywhere else.
Check it out. If I'm wrong, let me know. Somebody Google it while we were doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
go ahead.
Y'all want the female insight about
exactly
what women go through?
Go ahead.
Because I have been in predicaments where men try to take advantage of me, especially when I was younger. So the one thing that y'all will never realize is how many perverted men are preying on innocent little girls. And if you don't know better, you will fall into their trap because they're trying to get you into a place where you're comfortable with them. So the reason why victims don't speak, and I could speak because I have experienced some of this stuff, is because first of all, you feel so dirty, you feel ashamed, and you kind of blame yourself for it. And until you have experienced that, so let's just imagine your uncle, when you were 12, played in your ass. And I'm talking to both of y'all. Imagine your uncle that's close to your mama. He's close to your mama. He got a wife, he got a kid, but he not played in your booty as a little boy. Now you see how close him and your mom is, and you don't want to make your mom uncomfortable because that's her favorite brother. So now you feeling like, damn, did I do something wrong? Why would he touch me? And until you become a victim, and until you experience that type of violation, you have no idea what it does to your psyche and what it does to your soul. Because if you're not a gay man and someone touches you in a inappropriate way and your dick gets hard, now you're wondering about your sexuality. Now you're saying, wait a minute, I don't even like men, but why my dick got hard? Because the body reacts naturally. So you cannot tell me there's a time limit to when a person could share their pain because they're so ashamed, they feel defeated. And then if you look around on how society does victims, is they blame the victim for what a perverted grown ass man has done to them. It's not a easy thing to say, especially when you could watch this shit unfold for so many years and they blame the fucking victim.
They said the girl was 17. You were 17 before. 17-year-old know exactly what they finna go do.
Every 17 is not experienced in the same way.
That chick that was around Diddy, she knew who Diddy was. I ain't saying this right now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying this shit right. I'm just looking at both sides of the shit that we talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Because she's sitting on his lap. He ain't like forcing her.
He ain't forcing her. She's 17.
How you know they didn't force her before the picture got taken?
Possibly.
I don't know. Who knows? I know she's 17. I know around that age, they start bringing you college applications. You start figuring out where you going to go. You're going to do the military. And you know what I'm saying? They give you options around that age. I don't know. I'm just saying, so I don't know. I don't know. With Diddy, like I say, even with this.
I just think, so you think with all the allegations, and then you still got the Puffy investigation in the background.
He needs to be taken down.
Involved in, it's like you think all the money can absolve him. He can avoid everything. You see what they're doing to Trump ass right now.
You see what the fuck they did to Cosby.
Yep.
Yeah,
so I believe. Listen, this is the one thing about life. Karma will come around. No matter if Cassie didn't tell, somebody was gonna tell. Something was gonna come out because Diddy has physically abused women, verbally and physically, like punched them, kicked them, broke their nose, sent them to the hospital. So even if he wasn't sexually abusing women, he's an abusive person anyway. And he's gotten away with it because of who he is. It's time to pay for all the dirty shit that he has done to people. Everybody has their day when karma meets up with them. I hope they take that. And as a black woman, I wouldn't want him to lose his legacy, but he chose to do that. He did that shit to himself.
I mean, they got hush money.
They locked up R. Kelly, so it's like they put R. Kelly in jail, just like and it's like my thing. Even with the Diddy shit and R. Kelly, they not doing all this shit by themselves. So it's so many people that's involved. So it's so many people that's trying to protect the shit. So it's so many people that's going to help hide the real truth. One day, somebody just gonna let all that shit out. We think we done heard some shit. We ain't really heard nothing yet. For motherfuckers just come tell us what the fuck going on.
Listen, I feel like a lot of the white men, especially the white men in politics, they like having sex with children. they go out of the country to have sex with underage children.
They do.
And so my thing is, let's put them motherfuckers in jail too.
Yeah, but how do you find them? That's what I was just saying. There's so many people in power that does that freaky shit like that. When they got the money, they got all this stuff you see in room on these movies where you might see a movie where they got people captive and then they got them fighting each other, or they got women as sex slaves and all that. That the trafficking, all that shit goes on for real. You know what I'm saying? And who you think the customers are? They damn sure ain't the nigga walking up the street at the corner store. He can't afford that type of access because he gonna fuck around and tell, and the shit gonna hit the fan. So they got very people in power that got they don't want the shit to get out, so they ain't gonna say shit. So you know what I'm saying? Just like Fat Joe said, he said, man, he was talking about the Puffy shit. He was like, man, because it'll look so normal because everything you see, how he party with the bottles and shit, and then you know what I'm saying? He make the shit look so normal, and then without the cameras there, you get what. It just shit get weird. He say shit get weird. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Niggas be trying to save face and then be real and honest at the same time, but nobody ain't just telling it all.
Right. Because they don't want to be involved to say, why didn't you speak up when you saw all of this stuff happen? I'm pretty sure so many people have witnessed him abuse women in a way. And because Diddy, if you pay attention, he asking niggas to take them shopping. And if a nigga ain't got it like Diddy and they want to be affiliated, everything has a price. And these niggas probably willing to boot over because he's Diddy. They were probably willing to suck him up because he Diddy.
Hey, go ahead.
You said what, Mo? Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to it, dog. Go ahead, man. That shit crazy.
The things that people
so you don't think that type of shit can happen, Mo? Like it be some niggas out here like that.
I would love to think that we lived in a world where nobody has to do that to get over it, bro. I would love
you ain't never heard about all that with the Illuminati? And
I definitely heard about it. But I be thinking, like, why would they go get a nigga like, like a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they waste their time fucking with a nigga like Diddy when that's short money to them niggas, dog? Them niggas is the Illuminati.
No, I ain't talking about them. He'd already paid his dues with them. That's why he doing this shit.
Yeah, he's doing this shit. Okay,
people that's under him. You
know, you talking about his own little nasty freak off parties and him, right? Okay, you talking about him. But yeah, well, see, he fucked up then, like in his own mind, because if he didn't already paid his dues and then he having his parties and shit at his crib, they at the parties and shit. He like, nigga, everything goes. It's a sign at the door. Take your shoes off, everything.
He done bent over his desk. He done bent over all his desks and shit. Now he trying to bend people over the desk.
No.
But why? Remember the umbrella guy.
Believe this shit. I know I gotta say allegedly just because that word just helps shit.
You have to say that though. You have to say that, dog. Yeah.
Remember the umbrella guy? Remember Mr. Bentley?
Yep.
Yes.
They used to hold his umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why that nigga disappeared? That nigga disappeared and ain't say shit. He was part of the industry before he was with Diddy.
Yeah.
Can I say this?
He got with Diddy. He blew the fuck up, and then that nigga disappeared. Everybody who has dealt with Diddy, if you notice, they disappear because Diddy got dirt on their ass.
Yep.
And they can't come out and go against him. Why? Because he probably drugged them up, fucked them, sucked them up, and put them in a position.
You're with so much shit, man. It's hard to defend it. If I was like, somebody say, okay, I'm gonna give you $1 million. I need you to come up with a case to defend all the things that Diddy's been associated with, all the rumors and everything. I wouldn't know what the fuck to say.
I would like to think.
But I would try so I could get that money.
I would like to think that Mr. Bentley left because he was a grown man holding an umbrella for another nigga, dog. I think.
Why was he a grown man holding the umbrella in the first goddamn place?
I seen what they were trying to pull off. There was this nigga like,
it was like a character, but he still was like,
yeah, I seen
his butler type dude.
After a while, once I get in my 40s, Come on, dog.
But
Yeah,
this man was in the industry. He was writing music. So he was part of the industry already. So he didn't have to hold fucking Diddy umbrella. But why? They're trying to affiliate with somebody that's very well known and they want to be
But it
popular
did
and
blow
well
him
known
up.
too.
yeah.
Huh?
It did blow him up though. It did take him to
It did.
a lot of people didn't really know who he was. Then he gave him that nickname, Mr. Bentley. Then the umbrella. Then he went on and sold. He talked about. I seen the interview. He went and he made umbrellas and sold them motherfuckers. He made his paper off of it. But you know what I'm saying? Like Mark say, where's he at now? Like what happened? And it's like
He's a family man.
that nigga
He's
just,
a family man with 2 children.
you know,
Yeah, he fucked up. He can't hold that umbrella no more for that nigga, man. Fuck, I look like tell
hey,
my old lady.
them kids would be like, "Daddy, what are you doing?"
It's not even raining and shit, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No.
Shit. But listen, when you want to get on, you be doing some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all pay attention to the lyrics of that song, you don't even know it.
Yeah.
I laced up her drink and you don't even know it. So those bottles that you thought was some Hennessy, or what was P. Diddy promoting? Cristal. When you think you drinking regular Cristal, his boys know not to touch those crystals. But imagine you go to a Diddy party, all of a sudden you booted up and fucked your asshole a little sore when you wake the fuck up. And now they got pictures. You weren't willing to do this shit, but you already got caught up.
Yeah, that nigga say, what he say? I put something in a drink. She ain't even know it.
She ain't even know it.
And I enjoyed that. She ain't even
She
know
ain't
it.
even know it.
Like we about to unsign your ass, and you ain't even know
You
it.
ain't even know it. But do you see how dirty and filthy a lot of these niggas are in the industry? And it goes way beyond just putting shit in their drink.
Pills, they go from the drink. They said Puffy had. Well, he used to tell one of the dudes. He used to be, I forgot the dude's name. He used to get in there. He come around and be like, you can drink out of that bottle, but you can't drink out of those bottles right there. Those for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a shit already spiked and ready to go, like juiced up. What's good with you, Mike?
Just listening to this shit. Bad on late.
So just like I was saying, just like you were saying, Malt, she was 17 and she said she was drugged up. They fucked her over the sink in the bathroom. So here it is. If like I don't drink nor do I smoke, right? So if anybody put anything in my drink, I'm gonna be fucked up. Yeah. So here it is, you 17, your body ain't inclined to that drinking or any drugs. So how you gonna say she was 17 and know what she doing? Because we don't know what the fuck they gave her.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know, I know a lot of motherfuckers when we were back 17 and knew what the fuck was going on with the drink.
Yeah.
I was drinking.
You know she's talking about not just the drink, the fact that they be spiking these drinks, you know what I'm saying? To the point where they got so comfortable with Rick Ross put the shit in the damn song and he thought that shit would just go, he thought that shit was cool until we really listened, like, wait, can we ride it out? You didn't even know it. And then when I heard that part the first time, I was like, wait, hold up, why that? What the fuck?
I'd be devastated if I found Rick Ross fat ass.
She didn't know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She didn't even know it.
I would be devastated if I woke up and Rick Ross fat ass on me. That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
Like, what did I do last night? What did I do?
A fat nigga with titties. Are you fucking kidding me? That ain't something that I would do consciously.
Rick Ross said he got that bread, he gonna cut the check. Fuck you mean?
I'm not sucking no dick with a nigga that got a foompa. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Am I?
What's
am
good?
I
What you think about all the Puffy allegations and the new trials? And they just say they done did her wrong. They gangbanged her. Say they took up there in the room and gangbanged her.
The little 17-year-old saying that?
Yeah, that's what she said. She said they game.
But how long ago that happened?
17
It don't
years.
matter.
No, I'm just saying you're right, but I'm just saying how long ago that happened.
Like
A long time ago.
Long time ago, 15 to 17 years.
15, 17 years ago. How many jobs and shit she done had and lost?
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy with women? We internalize that shit that happened to us, and we carry that shit with every fucking relationship. When a guy used to try to talk to me because of what I've been through, I felt like all he wanted was pussy. And that's why I refrain from sex a whole bunch, is because I still have these issues in my big age of 40.
See, but the thing about sex, let's attack that for a minute, because that's going both ways. Women, I don't know why women think like they doing us a favor. We both getting something out of this. We both getting, you know what I'm saying? We're both. It's like a equal turn. Yes, y'all control sex, so we'll give y'all say 52% to 48%. But other than that, we're about equal when it comes to sex. Say you like me, I like you, and we decide we're gonna have sex. We're both hoping to get something out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because just like it's bad D out there, it's bad poom poom too. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all have to explain what bad poom poom is, because it's
when that nigga say the potato salad is dry. That's what
But let me tell you, you know when a pussy is dry? When a woman is not turned on by you.
So it all leads back to the man. So when it comes to sex, it ain't nothing on with a woman.
Listen, if you turn me on, my pussy gonna get wet.
No, you might think it's wet, but how you know how wet another bitch pussy get compared to yours?
I'm not comparing my pussy to nobody else's pussy.
Might not
I'm
only
responsible for the pussy I got between my legs.
You might think it's wet.
So
we don't know what wet feel like?
No, what I'm saying is
he talking about like he said because I'm like, it's wet, you got that ooh wet, and you got that wet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's different wet.
I wasn't happy when I first saw you come on here, and this is the reason why. This is the fucking reason why. How the fuck you gonna tell me about wet pussy? Like what? I know when it's.
No, you ask how you gonna ask a question and get mad at my?
I asked the question. You the one that brought up. You the one that brought up wet pussy, sir.
Oh my God. Okay.
You said how do I know when it's wet? You mean to tell me I don't know when my pussy is wet?
No, I didn't say that. I said, how do you know how wet yours is compared to other women?
And why would I be comparing my pussy to other people? Okay, so when the sperm come out your dick, is it wet or dry?
Because you asked the question, what make pussy bad? And that nigga said when it's dry. So you might think your pussy wet, but the nigga might think it's dry. That's your assumption because you only felt your pussy. You don't even know how 50 other pussies feel. You only know how your pussy feel.
Okay, you win. You win. You have won.
Crazy dog.
Oh my goodness.
All right, somebody else answer that question then. Somebody else answer it. When it's dry, what does that mean?
Ain't no other woman on here. Nobody holds a vagina but me.
Answer the question then.
You said what?
I want another man to answer.
Answer what?
She said, what makes pussy bad? He said, when it's dry. Okay, and what was your rebuttal after that?
No, yeah, that's the number one reason when it's dry. So you mean to tell me just because a poom poom can get wet, all of it should be good? It ain't different textures. It ain't different feels. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? To every woman, it's a different feel. Like women say, every woman's body is different. So just because everyone get wet, it don't mean it's going to be the same in and out. It might be, you know what I'm saying? It might be the same motion. So like when women say pussy is pussy, no, pussy ain't pussy because every man can say I done had different levels of pussy. Like I done had some all right.
And pussies look different. The labia be hanging out like it's 12 o'clock at night. The labia hanging out like it's after 12, nigga. That motherfucker is hanging.
Like, yeah, I'm talking about all that shit. Like, ain't that supposed to be?
That be hanging out the rim like it just dunked the
Okay,
motherfucking fast break.
but does that make it bad because it hang a little bit? Or does it still got grill?
I mean, listen, man, you know,
It's different, man. Every woman
It be
body
different.
is different. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I know when I'm mentally turned on. When I'm mentally turned on, it used to be this guy that I was so turned on by. I used to get anxiety before I see him, like I would get like, oh my God, I'm about to see him.
You ain't talking about
And-
sister. Who with Facebook music?
So I used to get so turned on by him. I was wet before I got there. So mentally,
People have a high sexual attraction for him. So that happens with men and women.
Right. But at the same time, like if we're just chilling and we're not in a sexual mood and all of that, because see, a dick get hard and y'all ready to go, but you kind of have to get our bodies ready. Some women love foreplay, some women love head, somebody like for you to play with them titties, nibble on their neck, suck their toes. So you have to figure out what turns that particular woman on.
Exactly. But a woman have to make sure she keeps him rocked. Because just because a man, you might feel it start to get hard. It's different levels. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get, it's hard, it's really hard, and it's rock hard when that bitch feel like it's about to explode. So she has to get him to the point where he can get to that level. Because the more turned on we get, the more freaky a man mostly gets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that should work both ways. That should
Yes.
work both ways.
Yeah, that
No,
shit work.
absolutely.
She talking about a nigga be wet, nigga, you grown man, nigga. My shit might be drooling before I get there, motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. Drooling, okay.
So, I used to date a guy that did not have pre-cum. This was my first. He did not have pre-cum. So we were together for a long period. So when I started dating somebody and he was giving me head, my feet were wet from his dick because he was wet. And I was like, ew.
Your motherfucking feet.
Your feet was wet.
He was giving me head. Listen, his dick was on my foot.
Oh, okay.
And I could feel the pre-cum, and I was kind of grossed out. I was like, why is his dick leaking already? Because I wasn't used to that kind of dick.
He was ready. He was getting turned
ready.
He was
ready.
Yes.
He
So
was
he was getting turned on by giving me head.
That nigga was leaking babies, engine oil, engine fluid, and everything. That nigga was leaking transmission fluid.
Oh boy, he was leaking
fucking twins and everything else, nigga.
Let me go make sure my son's bedroom is closed. All this sex talk.
Oh yeah, you gotta go make sure
that nigga leaked on her feet. This nigga was a orangutan, nigga.
That shit
She was fucking with a nigga from the Jacksonville Zoo. Boy, that nigga there.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucking orangutan, nigga.
Say he had to be a goddamn donkey or something, boy.
But no, but I feel like this: if you prep the pussy gonna be ready for you. Some of y'all just like to stick it in and ain't putting no foreplay in it.
Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like earlier, you said sometimes before you even get to him, your shit wet. Like if it's like that, you already ready, he already ready, then it's like, boom, let's go. Let's kick off this game. Game.
Sometimes that shit just ain't good.
Well, so when we do quickies and stuff like that, a lot of times it's for y'all. Because a lot of times quickies don't do nothing for us. We don't reach our peak when we do quickies.
So what's a quickie? What's the time limit of a quickie?
No.
I need to see this position. Hell, I'm curious now.
Like I could do a quickie, and I'm like, I did it for you, and I didn't come because it wasn't long enough.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
sometimes,
So what's a quickie? Like, what's the time? What's a quickie?
like 2 minutes.
That's a quickie? Like him coming in 2 minutes?
Yes.
Impossible.
What?
Impossible. What'd you
Impossible.
say?
No. A quickie?
She gotta be. I'm talking about 2 minutes.
Okay, so let me.
Oh, 2 minutes. You made me buzz in 2 minutes yet. Dun, 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 dun,
But let me tell you, when I want you to come fast, I will start gripping your dick with my pussy soon as you enter. Cause I want it to be quick, and I want to satisfy you and you for you to go. So you start biting the dick with your pussy soon as it enter it. Y'all ain't never had that?
I thought like a quick was like anywhere from
Yeah. I'm pretty sure every nigga on here done had that. Nigga know what's up with that quick. Yeah, she right though. Quickie though, bro. You can bust off about 3-4 minutes, my nigga. If you got them, put your head into it. You put your mind into it.
Yeah, you put your head in, bro, about 3-4 minutes.
Put your mind into it. You be like, this is what I'm here for. I got one job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But she said 2 minutes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about if you really focus and be like, you know what I'm saying? And you do it. But sometime in the morning, I don't know about 2 minutes though, but I done had some quick ones early in the morning, like that.
Hey, but let me tell you something. You gotta understand. Quick ones, bro. See, niggas here 2 minutes. Count out 2 minutes right now. Count to 10 real quick right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You busted.
You gotta hurry up. You got to hurry up. You can do it, bro.
Especially if y'all not talk, like me and my ex, we used to talk, we used to send each other videos. So now he on the way to the house, and both of us already turned on before he could even get here.
Yeah.
So by the time he get here,
but that ain't like a letdown, all that build up for all day. Boom, from early in the morning, snuggles. I like this. Look at this video. Look at this video. Boom. Then you get to the house, all that energy build up, 2 minutes, boom, it's done.
No, but you can't go another round after that.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can watch a little piece of
That second round. See, but that second round, and that's when the woman can't. Some women can't handle that because once you start going too long, they be like, okay, you about to kill the pom pom. You know what I'm saying? So too long is not good, and too short is too good. It's not good enough. So you got to find that middle ground.
The average sex time is 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Hell out of me.
Listen, if you got to fuck somebody for 30 minutes,
yeah,
you not fucking her right.
That's right. I swear to God, I'm finna say that too. It ain't happen. It ain't happen.
If you fucking somebody for
7-minute sessions every time y'all have sex.
30-minute session, bro, a fire gonna start.
But listen, you know what I'm
taking time on purpose sometimes?
Motherfucking house catch on fire.
Listen, by the time you penetrate, it should be 7 minutes. If it go 7-10 minutes, okay. But if you going to 15 to 20 minutes, the pussy trash or your dick is trash. It should not take that long for a climax.
Both of y'all work for the compost company.
Nigga, alcohol can play some effects in that and shit.
Definitely.
So alcohol does what?
But bet she done tapped out. Bet she done tapped out. Even if you going long like that, bro, you didn't get it to her. Bet she done tapped out. She just helping you out. At the end, she just like, this nigga here just goddamn, I'm gonna let him go. You know.
So I bet all these damn songs can't have no minute man, no 1 minute man, no 2 minute man. All these damn songs.
Any man could be a minute man if he's turned on by you, and if you know how to use them pussy muscles.
That's why women not having orgasms, because they having 7 minutes sex. And they talking about that's why they not having no damn orgasms. Shit, because they say
we didn't talk about foreplay.
Earlier you said in the quickie, y'all not getting off. Y'all just doing that for the man. So it's like, so every time a woman is not getting off, the man is getting off. You know what I'm saying? So that means if you going 5 to 7 minutes, up in that range, then to have sex 10 times, he gonna get off 10 times. She
Hey,
gonna get off
listen.
maybe 4 or
Them
5.
women be getting off soon as you be in there, bro. They go ahead and they get off one real quick. You know what I'm saying? And they getting that shit ready for them next spot 2, 3. If you can last in there for them 2, 3 to get them out of there. You know what I mean?
Wait, so is there women? How many people are in this live?
I can't tell right now. The number be switching on my
See, because this is the thing. Like I said, 7 minutes of penetration. When you enter the vagina, after y'all now kissed, gave some head, licked some balls, all of that type of stuff. By the time you enter, it should be a 7. So the next time y'all have sex, I want y'all to look at the clock.
Yeah, you talking about after some good now the way you process that, yeah, I can see 7 to 10 minutes then, you know what I'm saying? Right after some good Gaga 3000, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because when you almost about to go in, yeah, it ain't gonna take much after that shit. It ain't gonna take
what you call some Gaga 3000?
that 3000.
Nigga said,
So yeah, if you prep and y'all, you know, y'all kissing, y'all touching, y'all whatever, then by the time you enter the flower, it should be 7 minutes. If she not coming in that time, you doing something wrong, because my ex, although like we had phenomenal sex, his problem was he was doing too much. He'll eat the pussy, then he'll flip me over and eat the booty, then he'll suck some toes. Then I'm like, damn, this nigga done fucked up 3 orgasms because he's doing too much. You see what I'm saying? Once you fuck up an orgasm, now we have to reset that shit.
Okay, I'm glad you said that shit. I'm so glad you did. That's what happens. That's what happens with men, because we be having to like just you be like, then you be like, oh my god, then they want to move into a different position. No, wait, hold the fuck up. And then you make me reboot. Once I reboot, now this shit gotta build up all over again. Shit.
Right, because our knees ain't no good. God damn. It be the knees.
But shit, let's go get on to the next. This is well, we were supposed to get on this last week, so I want to make sure we touched on this. So this is the Love Dorsey interview. We can watch it and pause it. I cut through. Once we get to the point where we go jump in, you know, we'll say what we need to say. Just let me know to pause it if you need something you need to say or something you want to add, and we watch it.
Just the term lame, like when we're talking about being cool, like you go back to school.
Yeah.
That term is for things like, oh, that activity or that particular thing, that's lame. That's not cool. That's not hip. That particular genre of music, we don't like that. That's lame to us.
Yeah.
That's the context of where that genuinely comes from. With the way we using it now, we ignorant as hell. We want to call anything lame that I mean, I'm just keep it real, that we know in our inner self-esteem, right? We want to call shit lame that we don't actually believe, based on where our self-esteem is at, that we could actually attract and maintain a life with.
Yeah.
It's the reason why, like when you look at Russell and Sierra, you know, the verbiage gets centered around Russell is what y'all fucking kids need.
Yeah.
But a lot of you probably couldn't maintain a guy like that because you so hot in the ass that if you're not getting certain excitement, you finna run out and pass your pussy out everywhere. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to do with self-esteem, discipline as a woman, you know, how we view us.
Yeah.
To sum it up, it's a projection. When you see us talking about lane, we're projecting.
Do you think that women see Russell?
I just want to touch on that lame thing. Like, I like a definition of it, because people like lame is something that like, oh, a song or a movie that you didn't seen and you didn't like it is lame. People put the title lame on too much shit. I do agree with that 100%. Like, you just make it fit there. Like that shit, like a puzzle, and the piece don't go there. That's for the other box. Like, I do agree with that part right there.
I don't think Russell's lame at all. I don't know why they even started calling him lame. He caters to his woman. That's a beautiful thing. So
Yeah. I think they was calling them more. So some was calling them lame, some was calling them a simp, and just I guess the way it looked, it looked out to people. You know what I'm saying? But coming from Future to him, I guess everybody can say with those two different type of dudes, it's like you got the street dude, quote unquote, and then you got the pretty boy, straight and narrow dude over here. You know what I'm saying? So I think
but
that's
just because we see an image of what Russell plays on television, he's
facts.
always clean cut. Don't mean that nigga ain't a whole thug at the house. You see what I'm saying? And
Facts.
plus, like I've dated thugs. That's my preference. Thugs be the sweetest niggas ever. So I've had the sweetest thugs. Just because they showboat a different lifestyle when they at the house, that nigga be catering to a bitch, cooking for a bitch, sucking on a bitch toes. You see what I'm saying? Folding up my panties and shit. So just because Future had, have that image doesn't mean he wasn't pussy when he was with Sierra.
Yeah. Facts.
Because he proposed to her.
I know who Poom Poom I don't want none of. I ain't fucking with goddamn Rihanna. Rihanna be having these niggas out here crazy. That be ready to beat you up. She ain't gonna do that. Work. No, you want me work. You know me.
What's her name? Erykah Badu. Do it to a nigga too, though.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I'm about willing to take that though.
You put you in the trash. You been in the bus, so you even got to it. Like I ain't even touch you yet. I know, baby. I know. That's just.
Yeah, she got her own perfume made out of her own stuff, my nigga. That shit.
But you know the essence of a woman.
Oh my goodness, not that Poom Poom. What's that?
Okay, so
Poom Poom.
I have a question for y'all.
What's that?
Do y'all love the smell of sweaty pussy? Or do y'all want it out the shower? Now, some guys like a little stank on the pussy. Like, I remember one guy complained and said he could not smell mine. And he was like, I don't like every time you come here, you take a shower first. Like, he was like, I want to taste your pussy and you wash everything away. So do y'all want it when it smell like something or when it's fresh out the shower? Be honest.
You got old.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, that shit got to be. You got to put a soap, some soap on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit can't be smelling all gamey and shit. Like that shit smell like game meat. You know how game meat smell? Nobody want none of that. That's game meat right there.
All that built up piss all day. You done tickled all day. Yeah, you wipe it off with paper towel.
Legs done been together trying to sit all female-ish and shit. That shit done sweated.
Especially for a nigga that's already just recently getting comfortable with it some years. Well, I do it, but fresh out of the shower is the best time. I know it's clean. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a monster then. I'm gonna be a monster. But that goddamn, we catch it like in a heat of the moment. I'd have been there since, and it's like, lake. All right, let's get to it.
You know what I'm saying?
It tastes like a quarter. They say it tastes like a penny.
Oh man.
Yeah, no.
Because I used to be on Facebook.
Dear me.
I used to be on Facebook. So it was one day we had a workout where we worked out for like 3.5 hours. We was flipping tires. We did a whole thing. So when I got home, I was like, oh my God, my little pussy stank. So I smelled my underwear and I was like, this should be a crime. Do you know how many people? But do you know how many men wanted to pay me for my underwears? I sold my underwears in less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
And this guy had been like, after I work,
like he'll say, like, people be out there really big, know some dirty underwear. Like, I get it, let me get 20, 25, I got 45 over here.
Like how they knew the underwear was dirty. How they even knew?
I told you, we worked out.
She said she worked out.
We worked out,
Okay.
and I went live. I was live. I made a video. I was like, oh my God, we had a workout where we was flipping tires and so on and so forth. And I was like, my panties stank. So guys started saying, put it in a Ziploc bag to hold the stench. The guy cashed at me. He cashed at me. And this guy has been buying panties, dirty panties for me for 3 years now.
So you got an underground dirty panties selling line.
Well, it's only one person because to me, it could get a little scary.
Do you? My question is, do you have like a week or a day that you be like, this the day that I get the panties dirty right here?
No, let me tell you.
Money.
No, let me tell you what he'll say. He'll say, "Are you working today?" And he was like, he'll say, "Are you working today?" I work construction. I'm a construction girl. So I be on the ladder, I be on the roof, I be outside sometimes. And he'll say, "Well,
based on the funk, how much he paid?" Like, oh no, the last ones you gave me weren't really that fun. I smelled a little zesty soap in there. I don't want to smell none of that.
Yeah, you stupid.
No, but it's a lot of guys that love the essence of a woman. And this guy, like, he loves my scent. So whenever I work, he'll say, where you working today? This motherfucker come to wherever the job is located.
Now, I like the essence of a woman. Like say for instance, we get off on a Friday night, we take a shower, we go out to eat, we go get something to eat. We might go get a couple of drinks and then come on back to the house. Now, in that moment, we done build up. I can take that. You know what I'm saying? I know you done maybe tinkled once, maybe twice. I'm counting. I'm secretly counting your bathroom runs because that's going to determine whether a shower is going to be required or not. You know what I'm saying? But say you only tinkle once, I might not tinkle at all. Sometimes women can hold that shit for so long. Oh yeah, that moment we good. But if it's been all day, we done went out early, 12 o'clock, we've been ripping and running, and we come home, we sit for a while, and we go out to get something to eat, and we go, nah, we've been ripping and running all day. Yeah, you gotta wash your ass.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put 2 feet in the tub, man. You're gonna have to
See, I'm a germaphobe, so I like to have clean sex. But my ex, will wake up in the middle of the night and try to give me head, like when he first moved in. And I was like, no, babe, I peed. And he was like, so? So I used to be like, well, let me go wash. At least he was like, no. He was like, the fuck you doing all that for? Yeah. So, if you gonna give head in the middle of the night and don't mind a little pissy, coochie.
Yeah, sometimes you get to that point, you know what I'm saying? Well, like I say, a couple trips to the bathroom on some clean poom poom, but on already a worked out poom poom or a day work poom poom and the trips to the bathroom, nah, that combination ain't gonna work. I don't want that type of essence. I don't need that type of essence. That's a little bit too many essence.
Okay.
The hell is y'all talking about? What the hell?
Women, you like a woman fresh out the shower before you eat some poom poom, or you like to take it as she come before she get in the shower. You like the essence, you like to smell a little bit of that funk.
That's a crazy ass question.
That's a what?
A crazy ass question. Of course, I want the shower smell.
I believe you like to eat a little stank coochie.
I want it fresh in the motherfucker.
You like what?
I want it fresh.
Hold on, somebody. We was talking about what we was finishing up, man.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Okay, boy. You think we going into details? It's just discussion.
Explicit, a little bit too much.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Is somebody in trouble?
No, nobody in no motherfucking trouble.
Let's switch the subject.
It's like grown folks discussions, grown folks conversations. So we talk about everything up under the sun. It ain't nobody particular. Ain't nobody on here trying to fuck nobody. It's just
okay.
All right. Let's switch the subject before my mouth get a little reckless. Because I don't see nothing wrong with having a damn open discussion about
No,
something.
no, no. I thought we were
NBA
done.
is suspending.
We done. Here we go.
The mark,
Okay.
like the dude that's easily finessed though.
After they done got their ass tore up from like when you say okay, so let me change that. When you say, because you said see him like a mark or like the guy that's easily.
Okay, so I'll give you an example.
No, but I get what you were asking. What I'm saying is a simple-minded woman, yes. Simple bitches, yes, they will view him like that. The idea is, if that's my spouse, I don't want to feel like it's hard to finesse you out of anything. When you refer to your wife, you use a lot of verbiage that she gets the fruits of your labor. So the idea that Russell is a lame because he may be easier to get things out of or easier to, you know what I mean? I don't know, impress or woo, so to speak. That's absurd. You should want a man that it is not difficult.
I think that most women want them a Russell.
Yeah, after they done got their ass.
No, I agree with that too.
They when you meet them in their prime, they don't want no Russell when they.
Well, they get
when,
a future, right?
They want a future when they in their prime.
Yeah.
When they done tore their asses up all down the street, now they want a Russell.
Bluetooth disconnected.
And you know it's true. That's why you laughing.
I mean, it is, but it's because I always look at it still happen today. I see women that got food in their phone. That's the dude that they know is going to, take them out and spend a bunch of money on them or whatever. Like, I see this type of stuff all the time. And a lot of times that guy or the guy that they wind up friend zoning, which that's one of the things I wanted to ask you, is why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
So to keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. So the answer to what you're saying is most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it in conversations like when I said what happened in my Zoom, where the majority of the women right off bat I knew I was finna be a single mother. I knew. And being a single mother, meaning a woman, poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me. You're not finna get no award for that, and your child finna be a statistic. So, bitch, what are we talking about?
Now I see why they be mad at you at first.
The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was fucking with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side. But then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. When you fucking with a Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no fuck shit and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing fuck shit neither. You got to be not texting niggas and fucking and being flaw, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side because he be doing shit anyway. He Tyrone, he the bad boy. So the stuff I'm doing on the side, I'll always be able to say, girl, yeah, I did fuck somebody else, but Tyrone been fucking.
Yeah.
And so now all my wrongs are justified. I'm a victim, even when I'm not.
It's fucked up out here, love. It is. All right.
But we program that way historically. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you understand, like if you go back to the late 1960s, early 70s, and you look at the governmental changes with welfare and you know what happened to especially the black community, how households were set up. We got programmed to see no value in men being in the household as a valuable member and a leader. And from there, you know, it's women with babies, and you could get a lot of assistance, and you know what I mean? All of that. I could go into a deep sermon, but I know you get
No. I like this. I like this.
So you got these households of women programmed because the government is saying if there's no father in the household, you can get all this help. right? So now we're going to replace the dads with welfare. From there, I still want companionship because biology-wise, human species, we're wired for companionship.
Yeah.
So the government is making it where I can't have this nigga in the house, but my body and my pussy and my emotions is telling me I want a nigga, but you can't come to the house. So I gotta chase the ones that are of the lifestyle reflective of that.
That's crazy. That is insane.
When you understand it, you understand the responsibility in the words when I talk about this type of shit.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And it is crazy. All right, let me pivot. I like to jump around a little bit. On your spectrum, right? The dating, the exclusive dating, and everything like that, right? I think that a lot of people are finding more success with being in these social circles and being around the people that they want to attract when they actually out and about, right? They're actually outside, they participate, and they doing shit.
Yep.
But it seemed like a lot of people would rather just shoot a DM or they on the app. How do people successfully navigate through that spectrum with the technology that's enabling us to kind of be lazy when it comes to relationships?
So, and I'm glad you said that. So when I on my spectrum, you got dating, exclusively dating, courting, engagement, some sort of marriage or long-term commitment. That stage of exclusively dating into courting is when you need to purposely drastically cut down the digital interaction and get in the flesh.
How do they do that though? Because women gonna get a lot of DMs. Well, a lot of women gonna get a lot of DMs.
So by the time, if we were dating, we did our 8 dates, we made it through that. We feel like we want to see where this could go exclusively with us. So you finna get rid of your hoes. I'm finna get rid of whatever dude or two I'm talking to in this exclusively dating stage. So we get through the exclusively dating stage. We're still dating and experiencing one another. We're not mixing our lives. Like we're not bill paying and living together. And you know what I mean? We are experiencing one another, getting to know each other's character. Now we decide we're going to court. This is where you as a man, you have decided you're pursuing me with the intent to make me your own. I need to get out of my phone. You need to get out of your phone in regards to us and any sort of relationships, like any social relationships outside of business and just our casual socializing, and get into physical connection.
So basically, she's Mike. This was who you want the interview. You wanted us to check out. So what was your take on her?
I want to check out. I wish we had more women on them motherfuckers. So boy, she said some shit. Goddamn. This one I want to gotta move. But y'all can talk about it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's the video that you picked. You should have something to say right now.
Well, I'm working at the same time. I'll be back. I'm working.
On the job. He never clocks out. But my thing is, she always says some real shit. That she always make a point. I don't agree 100% with everything, but she makes so much sense to where it makes it seem like her relationship should have some success based on the things she's saying, experiences she went through. And she do be telling some real shit to the women, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have a lot of women out here really out here speaking from that perspective, because she ain't necessarily speaking for the man. She's just telling the women how you need to treat a man.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm not from the hood, so I don't have that hood mentality of sleeping with somebody, or sleeping with his homeboys or anything like that. So that mindset, I don't have that mindset. I was raised a little different. Like, I am Haitian Bahamian. So a lot of the American lifestyles I disconnected with. Food stamps, we weren't on food stamps. A lot of foreigners were not allowed to be on food stamps. So putting a nigga on child support, like foreigners, we have to work for our money. My mama said, listen, you have to work for your money. The government ain't gonna give you shit because you're not American. So we were not on food stamps when I grew up.
Like, if you're a foreigner, you can't come here and get the same assistance that the women get.
No. I'm talking about back then, because the new generation, they all about welfare. The new generation of foreigners, they're different. Because when I was growing up, we were taught to work for our stuff. So having a man outside of the household because of Section A, because the government was paying for you, we didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, they got it easy now, dog. Everybody can just live for $16 a month, ain't it?
Right.
It's like 16 motherfucking dollars a month, my nigga.
But the government kind of wants you to stay poor.
$16 a month, nigga.
$16 a month, my nigga. They better not get no motherfucking job. The government find out about your ass working.
Nigga, $16.99, pay your
But
rent.
that's the stupidest thing, because one of my employees would not work 5 days a week because she didn't want to lose her food stamp benefits.
That's right.
So
and guess what? She supposed to do that because if they gonna go ahead and give it to her, go ahead and bust their head. Then you know how these people
because really, because
you don't have nothing.
Like that makes sense to a certain extent. Let me explain. Like, say they say you can work 35 hours, 32 to 35 hours a week, and you will still get your $400 for your 2 kids and stamps. But if you make 40 hours a week, then we're gonna cut that down to 150. But that extra money that you get ain't gonna replace the food that she can put on the table for the kids. So that's why they try to keep them hours up under that, so they can try to make that money and be able to still feed their kids. Because if not, you're gonna be spending more cash on food than you ever did. So it's hard to get the house, get the clothes right, pay the bills, and get the shit that you want and that you need. You know what I'm saying? When you spend most of that money on food.
That's why she need to move a nigga in there that sell dope. Get that shit together, goddamn. Let them come by, every other weekend.
Fill that bitch up.
Yeah, fill that bitch up or something, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit.
That stuff like that don't make sense to me, because they want you to have a certain amount of money in your account. You can't own nothing. So if you're limited to how much money you can make, they kind of keep you crippled. They kind of keep you in the system so you don't do better for yourself. So you don't become a homeowner. You don't become a business owner. And what's wrong with the women that think that this is a lifestyle? I'm gonna get my hair done and my nails done, and I'm gonna be okay with having all these little kids run around. But at the end of the day, if something happened to me, I'm leaving nothing to my kids.
Yep.
I don't get that mindset. So
ain't getting nothing out of nothing.
Right.
That's right. How Eddie Murphy say, nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Okay. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Trying to get some. That's what the fuck I'm trying to damn do.
My bad.
And I feel like before you bear children with somebody, you got to pay attention to how they talk, because people will let you know who they are. You just have to listen.
The universe gonna make you have whatever type of kids you're supposed to have. That universe. That's how that works.
Or you could abort that. Or you could abort that motherfucker.
Whenever they show you who the fuck they are, you better believe it. Don't let them ever keep showing you over and over again to be hollering about they did you wrong. No, you keep doing yourself wrong, motherfucker. They been showing you who they was.
Yeah.
But on to another thing. We finna touch on the NBA just a little bit, because we don't know what the fuck is going on with Mr. Draymond motherfucking Green. This nigga have been suspended indefinitely. So let's just check out this little quick clip.
The NBA is suspending Draymond Green indefinitely for yesterday's incident with Yusuf Nurkic, where he swung and hit him in the head. And according to reports, Draymond is expected to receive counseling and work with the Warriors and the NBA while suspended for that incident, and he has to meet a criteria before returning to play, which is why the suspension is indefinitely. And it was only a month ago where the incident happened with Rudy Gobert, where Draymond was suspended for 5 games for putting him in a headlock. So how many warnings can you give a player? What's next for the Warriors? Do they try and move on from him? Can they even move on? Look at a trade or something like that. What do they do? Let me know your thoughts in the comments about the whole thing. But things just keep getting worse for the Warriors. Clay and Wiggins are in a slump, and now Draymond is suspended indefinitely.
All right. That's just a little bit. But if you don't know the breakdown of the rundown on Draymond Green, man, he got so much shit to build up. I really like this dude. I like the one who how the Warriors, the championship. I know they need that grit. But it's just to the point where, like, if you know somebody, like whether your brother or your sister, and you always gotta try to have their back, and then just they keep doing shit like, man, God damn, man, you know you wrong, bro. You know you wrong, bro.
Man,
And
that
he's
nigga.
the king. He's the king of trying to make that shit look like an accident. Like if you watch him, he's like the king of trying to make that shit look like an accident.
Yeah, dog. That nigga. Go and get that nigga completely out the league. He don't sell no jerseys unless you from Golden State.
Hold on, get him out the league.
Get him out the league, man. That nigga done for, man. That nigga did. He hit his peak. That nigga, bro. Who else he gonna be efficient for? What else team can he go to?
Hey,
and
man.
beat Draymond Green?
Back in the 90s when Jordan was playing, half of that shit they kind of let go, man.
Yeah.
These niggas soft, man.
Game now, though.
Bro,
NBA soft now, man. Let's just be real. This shit has got soft.
First of all, he put his hands on two white people in a row. Nigga, you out of here, nigga. You done, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
1.5. 1.5.
Yeah. Right.
White dude and a zebra.
Yeah.
But this is the problem. Basketball is really to show your skill. You shouldn't have to hit somebody and be physical every time. That means you are not conducting yourself as an athlete, because athlete is supposed to have sportsmanship.
That man apologized, bro. He ain't really mean to do this. Like, he normally don't apologize. Normally that nigga be like,
he did it on purpose.
He ain't do this.
He did it. Mike, he did that shit accidentally on purpose.
There you go.
Come on, man. Wherever you be like, yep, I did it. Give him my punishment and keep it moving. He actually apologized and shit this time.
It's only so much you can take when you know what I'm saying. When you got like just last month, you had Julio Gobert in the chokehold.
Hey,
Yeah.
His teammate, man.
Hey, when I say get him out the league, I don't mean to say get him out the league. What I meant for this year, the rest of this year, we don't need to see Draymond no more, man.
Nah.
I don't know about the rest of the year.
He's fucking up his own career. Because what team's gonna want him after this?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Right. After you do so much bullshit, the team don't want that shit. We trying to fucking win a game. We don't have time for your tactics. Yeah. It's either you go out for wrestling.
Win a game, tell them niggas start turning the fucking ball over.
Bro, listen, they already under 500, bro.
See, Mike, what you not understanding, Mike, I'm with you. I like Green, but at the same time, I'm a real motherfucker. And Green did some bullshit. He basically cost them a championship, bro. He cost them a whole fucking ring, bro. He cost them a whole fucking ring.
Yeah.
That nigga need to sit out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, because we come there to win and you interrupting the game with the bullshit. And imagine he swung this time and the man didn't get hurt. Imagine if he swing the next time and somebody fucking eye get damaged.
I think if Draymond played for the Dirty Pistons back in that day,
he'd have fit right in. He'd have fit right in.
But we in 2023, shit has changed. The game is not the same. There's technicals, there's rules, and plus, when you have the opportunity to feed your family as a black man in America, why are you fucking it up? Show your skills.
Yep. You cost them.
It's not even the playoffs yet, and this nigga done been suspended 3 times.
Okay.
Exactly.
Championship.
Just
then
think
on top of that, they had a young prospect that they could have groomed after y'all retire and gone. What you do? You punch him in the goddamn face last year.
Just think how his attitude gonna be if he in the playoffs. If he playing rough like this now, you got to turn up in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to turn up in the playoffs.
Just think what this nigga gonna do, bro.
This nigga might have a pistol. This nigga might have a pistol in his pants, nigga. And as soon as the nigga go up for a dunk, just shoot
above the rim.
He might need anger management, but at the same time, You know how white America is. They love you 1 minute, and the next minute they will be totally against you. They will be dropping deals, dropping commercials, and shoe deals and Nike deals. So you, as a black man in America, and you know how they roll. You see how they did Kaepernick for taking a goddamn knee, and you want to be elbowing motherfuckers every other game. Your ass need to ship up or ship the fuck out.
I'm talking about they
It's
kicked
over
that
with
man
now.
straight out the league.
And guess
they
what?
pretended like they was gonna give him a chance to come back, but he played his card wrong by not going to the workout just so you could do your part to prove that you was willing to try to do your part to get back in the league. But you tried to have a workout way somewhere else, so you gave them an excuse to keep you blackballed out the league.
Yeah,
Indefinitely. Now I looked up the word indefinitely, right? Because I was thinking in NBA term, I was like indefinite probably in day terms mean until we want to let you back.
Yeah.
Indefinitely really means
Forever.
forever, nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Permanent.
Forever, ever. And definitely the definition of it definitely is like gone forever. Something that is gone, no longer here.
Talking about on Facebook, he ain't gone forever.
So,
They said
And that's
that
a shame because
they didn't want to put how many days.
he gotta get counseling. He gotta get counseling. And he gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta go talk to some people and then like, why do when you go up for the rebound, you gotta come down and bow people, Draymond?
So he got
he might have anger issues that he has to deal with. But in a sport where those men are worth millions, they're worth millions, and they're worth billions to the people that own them.
Yeah.
That's money. That when you start fucking with people money and you start messing with their championship shit that they trying to get to, they will blackball you.
Because we're not talking about the dynasty that the Warriors, right, that might be ending, that's basically ending that they had. We're talking about Draymond Week, WWF, every other goddamn game doing something to somebody. He go DDT somebody, body slam, you know, the Hulk slam, the leg drop, the rock elbow. That nigga be out there doing it all, man.
That shit ain't funny. Like, if I'm playing a sport, I don't want to get hurt because you stupid today. Like, that shit could cause somebody to be like fucked up for real to where they lose their position in the game. Imagine if he did some shit and then all of a sudden I break my fucking knee or my ankle or my fucking wrist because of this nigga being stupid. You risking millions of dollars plus other athletes and their well-being.
Yeah, I think he probably gonna be suspended for about anywhere from 10 to 20 games. They're gonna say indefinitely, but he got to do the counseling, say what they want to say. And then when he come out and do the press conference, he got to read all the shit that they told him to go and fucking say. And then he got to, you know what I'm saying, say it
They
like
treating that shit talking about like a DUI. Like this nigga got to go through a class and all that shit. Take that nigga like a DUI. This nigga just slapped the nigga fucking slapped his motherfucking name out the phone book.
I was trying to find a highlight with all of them together. I couldn't find it, man. I know it was one, I couldn't find it. So you can see all that shit he done did and be like, okay, that's not an accident.
Man, that nigga be kicking niggas in the dick. That nigga choke you out, push you, step on niggas when you're on the ground.
He calls you a championship. He calls you a young player. He calls you Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? He calls you, man, you don't need your bitch ass nigga.
When he stole that nigga Jordan Poole, my nigga, if you go watch that punch, it was perfect. The punch couldn't have been no more perfect, bro. It was perfect, bro. I said that nigga really bought that shit. That nigga Draymond really.
Oh yeah, he really bought that shit. He can't control it. He can't help it. He really bought that life. He really that way.
Well, he needs to go into wrestling. He need to or boxing.
Yeah.
If he want to fight, he need to go into boxing or wrestling because that's not the sport of basketball.
Now, speaking of anger and basketball, Giannis, Uncle Couture, how you say that name last day?
Yanta Takupo or something. Yanta Takupo. I think that's how you say it.
I can't say that shit for shit, boy.
Okay, Giannis. He showed some anger too because he scored 64 points, and the Pacers didn't want to give him the ball back. And so this is what happened on that. We go chime into this when we get off the NBA.
So the Milwaukee Bucks just beat the Indiana Pacers. Giannis went absolutely insane. He had 64 points, which is crazy. However, things got pretty heated throughout this whole game. First, it was Giannis when he elbowed Tyrese Halliburton for literally no reason. Then Bobby Portis and Aaron Nesmith got into it in a play. Then, when Giannis finished the game with a dunk, things got pretty interesting. Apparently, a Pacers assistant coach took the game ball as he wanted to honor the new rookie who scored his first points in the NBA. However, that didn't sit too well with Giannis since he literally had 64 points. Therefore, he went on and ran to the locker room to get that ball. It got pretty crazy, and I was even able to get an angle of what the players were saying to Giannis in the locker room. Also, I was able to capture what Giannis said to Tyrese right after he left the locker room. So without further ado, here's what happened.
There is Giannis. Giannis going to the locker room. Giannis wants the game ball. I think the assistant coach for the Pacers maybe make sure he's going to get it.
So pretty much Giannis scored 64 points, you know what I'm saying? He wanted the game ball. The Pacers got mad because the game was already won. He went down there and dunked the ball. You know, normally in basketball, they'll just dribble it out. But the game got a little feisty, so Giannis went and dunked it. So they took the game ball, they went and give it back to him. And Giannis in the press conference was saying he didn't even think he got the real ball back. He said, this feels like a new ball, the ball they gave me. I know how the ball game feels when I play with it. But how do y'all feel about him running in their locker room, chasing behind the assistant coach?
Did you hear why the nigga took the ball?
You said what now?
Did you hear why he took the ball?
No, but they just added that. That's the first time I heard that.
He took the ball because a rookie scored his first point. 2 goddamn points.
2 points.
Man, fuck that rookie. Who was he?
Yeah, I don't understand why he took the ball. I think it was more. I think that was the lie of the cover story that the coach wanted to use to try to cover for the fact that he was being petty by taking the game ball. And then Giannis showed him that he got that hood in him, and he went running his ass in the locker room right behind his ass.
That nigga a big ass African. You understand me? It's like they stuff a bunch of Africans into one big ass motherfucking person, and that nigga ran in that locker room. He was gonna get that ball back. Believe that.
Oh yeah, they gave him something. They gave him a ball. And he left out that motherfucker. Now.
He left out that bitch with something. They were like, this nigga, shit. All right, play with it, my nigga. But I feel like he deserved the ball. 64 points. I'm taking that home too. I need that.
Yeah, I need that.
I feel like he deserved that ball, but there's a better way to do it. Because then there's that unruly nigger. Yep. Oh my God, we're scared of him, and the next time, what else will he do when he doesn't get the ball?
Yep, because Giannis ain't never showed that side. In the press conference, he got frustrated and showed, then he got up and walked off, but he never showed that type of anger and frustration aside. And just like you say, in their world, they start to look at you a different way because they start being worried about, oh, damn, is he going to explode around us? I know it's a fucked up tag, but that's the tag they put on us as black men. And the bigger you are, just like you said, Mark, it look like they pound a bunch of African niggas into one. So when he showed that type of energy and anger and stuff, so now people are a little timid, like, okay, let me watch. I don't want him to explode on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people get.
And white people, they get scared for anything.
You can sneeze too hard. I got allergies. Just allergies. That's it.
Be nervous, dog. Do be nervous.
I bet they don't try to take the game ball from you.
Now you're right, Mike. They gonna do. They go 10 points. They gonna be like, Giannis, we're trying to see if you wanted this. You good? Okay.
But in the saying all of that, the NBA owns that ball. They do what the fuck they want to do with that ball.
Y'all got a bunch of more balls. I feel Giannis though. I feel you though what you're saying, Miss Slade and Miss Mimi. But
that
yeah,
on.
yeah. Y'all got a bunch of more balls. Y'all can give me this one. This one got
Y'all give me this one.
yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you feel like you have the right to the ball, and the NBA could say, "Nigga, listen, we own that ball, and we own your black ass."
You right.
They can, but they ain't gonna say that because that's
They
almost
ain't gonna say it like that.
yeah, it's like an unwritten rule with the NFL and the NFL. Like they got so many balls, and something happened good. Like NFL players score a touchdown and just hand the ball to a damn fan. The referee ain't finna go take the ball back on live TV back.
Right. Right. But see that brings more positivity to the NFL or to the NBA. When they do stuff like that, a lot of times it's planned. A lot of times it's planned, to get the fans in the stadium. Oh my God, he loves children. You see how, the little boy in the wheelchair or, the little boy with his jersey on. It makes the NBA look good overall.
Facts. Because just imagine in the NBA, if every time somebody had a good dunk, they was able to get a ball out. Man, they'll need a case of damn balls back then in the damn locker room. They be passing balls out all goddamn night, man.
Nigga just dunk the ball and get the rebound himself and just throw that bitch up in the stands. Fuck that shit.
Do the TO, pull out the Sharpie, signature that bitch, then slay that bitch in the goddamn stands. I done goddamn threw my curtain up.
But I just feel as like when we in a certain position, make your money, because first of all, how short your NFL and NBA life is.
Right.
And so if you're in the league, you're not LeBron James, because LeBron James doing and breaking records that ain't nobody fucking do.
No way. This man is already a billionaire and still playing basketball.
Right.
What the fuck?
And then his son is almost rolling into the NBA. Like they're not going to be a lot of them, because you get injured. Your body start the wear and tear of basketball and your feet and your bones and all that type of shit. So you have to think about how long you're going to be in the game.
Y'all think LeBron gonna make it into heaven, man? Or God gonna be like, bro, I done did too much for you already here. Man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even let you in this bitch like that, bro. What I'm gonna do for old boy right here, Mike, that was worked on them cars all his life and died under the car. I got to let Mike in, bro. I can't let you in this bitch, bro.
Hey, so you say you get to heaven? It's only one more seat on that bus.
What the Bible say, bro?
Damn, bro, man, you had a good one, boy.
The Bible tell you that rich man do not make it into heaven, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah.
LeBron James have done a whole bunch of great stuff for people.
Bro, so you gonna just get to go to heaven and shit, bro, after living. LeBron got more money and more. He done did everything you wanted to do 10 times over.
Okay.
Jesus might be like, nah, bro, go on the hell on, bro. You know what I mean? No.
You done misplaced more money than some people that made in their life. Like, what the fuck I left them?
What I left them 20 bands at.
Okay.
That bitch in the washing machine. He laughing because the money got wet. He laughing and shit. Nigga. Oh my God.
We dying laying that shit out all over the house, making sure that shit don't rip or dry. Dry and don't rip.
Man, a nigga sit there with a cigarette lighter and dry off every
That's
fucking
amazing,
bill.
man. Just think about it, man. This man became a billionaire before he even retires from the NBA. He got a chance to be the first player to ever play on a team with his son. He's the all-time leading scorer in the NBA.
And he came in at 18, bro. He came in a millionaire, left a billionaire.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can't get into heaven, bro. Your heaven right here, bro.
He did it right.
He ain't no more heaven, bro.
He's like, I done did too good for you, man. I was doing so good for you, I missed out on some people. I could have gave somebody else some of the blessings I gave you.
I fucked up the money fucking with you. That's what he gonna tell LeBron. Look, nigga, you know how much money I fucked up fucking with you, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, man. No, nigga, you cannot come. You and Donald Trump cannot come in.
Say Trump ain't getting
I would hope Donald Trump ain't making it nowhere near heaven, because he wanted them.
Donald Trump gonna make it into hell. The devil might be like, you know what? I'm evil and nasty, but you gotta find somewhere else for you.
You got
Because he's a
12
pervert
million.
too. He is a pervert.
I
He should be
believe
in
that.
jail for the things that he's done.
I believe that. He got
But they
enough
don't
money
want to
to
talk about that.
he got enough money to buy his way into heaven and shit.
Or they don't want to talk about the fact that Elvis Presley was the first R. Kelly. When y'all talking about surviving R.
Exactly.
Kelly, what about the motherfucker surviving Elvis Presley or pedophile stealing his own whole goddamn style from another motherfucker ass?
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah.
that. I watched a piece of that Elvis movie though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of it kind of good though. I said, oh, this nigga, he even admit that he got his style from black folk though. He used to go to the black people clubs and shit. Watch the movie, bro.
Yeah, I remember I seen it. Yeah, I think I remember vaguely saying it, but I
Are
know
y'all surprised? We make everything swag.
we damn sure
We
do.
make everything swag. The shit could have been lame as fuck.
And we'll make it swag.
We will make it swag. We will rock that shit, and all of a sudden it become popular.
You
Shit
can
don't
take
pop
the
off.
corniest, you can take the corniest country step and give it to us.
And,
we gonna swag the fuck out that hole, man.
Exactly.
Boy, we gonna swag the fuck out that bitch behind your back, goddamn. We gonna do something to that motherfucker. I swear to God.
Right.
Everything we put our hand on sell out. Louis Vuitton wasn't Louis Vuitton until black people started rocking it. Yeah. Gucci and Coach wasn't shit until we started rocking it.
Yeah. We push the industry. We
do.
Push it. We don't push it the right way, and we don't ride. We don't take advantage of our power and what our unity can do like we should.
Trendsetters, right. Trendsetters.
Yeah.
Always.
What's that?
So on to the next. We got this clip that
Before we go to the next one, you mind if we backtrack? I was trying to do something and I couldn't hear what we were talking about. I really want to talk about one part.
What's that?
Like women are trained to play victim did y'all speak on that?
Was women trained to play victim?
Yeah, remember she was like women are trained to play victim. She went back into the days and she elaborated on like why they play victim. Like, did y'all talk about that part or y'all talk about some of it?
No, you can start it off and then we'll elaborate after you get it going.
Yeah, because like I'm talking about the love Dorsey. She was like basically women, they always have a story how they can play victim.
You want that part so bad? Go ahead, nigga. The floor is yours.
I mean, no, do you feel like that? You're the only woman on here. Like, do you feel like that?
I've already explained my part. I am a foreigner. I am Haitian Bahamian. So my mindset growing up, we were never on welfare. So putting a nigga out the house because the government was going to give us some money, I don't know anything about that type of lifestyle.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as playing victim. Like, do you believe women always play victim? Like, it don't matter what.
Of course, we want to play the victim. We want to be somebody to save us.
So she agreeing that you're right. They do play victim.
Yeah.
A lot of women play victim. Yes.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I agree with y'all too. So all right. On to the next. We got this clip. I touched on it the other day on the breakdown, but I want to see how y'all feel about this little clip. It ain't nothing about a little minute and some change. Let me see how y'all feel about it. There's 3 elements to this, I believe, but I'm gonna see what y'all have, how y'all feel.
Take money 434. Hey. Take money 434. Let's go. Take money 434.
Take money 434, let's go. Take money 434. Take money 434, let's go.
Man, Lil James won't play. He about to spin about some shit, boy. And check this video out where his mama was twerking on a dude. And he walked over and broke it up.
He made him cry by dancing with his mom.
All right, how y'all feel about little man? The whole process of him, you know what I'm saying? The mama dancing, him coming up, you know what I'm saying? He like, that's me. I guess he was.
Man,
I don't know
little
what
nigga, get that little hating ass nigga out here. Your daddy get off it by next 20, 30 minutes. Coming to pick your ass up, nigga. Chill out, nigga.
Boy, that nigga fake as hell. Nigga fake.
That nigga was hurt.
I don't feel like you should act like I would not conduct myself like that around my child. When my child is not in a room, it's a different setting. Right there to me is classless.
Man, I think she just got down. I don't know. He didn't seem to do it at the house. He didn't think she'd do that shit outside the crib.
But like you know, it stamps like how women should conduct themselves. Like if you want to set a good example for your children, it's certain behaviors and certain shit you're not gonna do in front of them. That's just my opinion.
I understand where you're coming from, far as that perspective. That's why I say I looked at it from all three angles: from the child perspective, from the woman, and from the dude. You know what I'm saying? Because from her, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, if your child is right there, because you look at it from two sides. You at the wedding, everybody having a good time, you dancing. So a part of you thinking like, oh, it ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't know what my child at. He's somewhere around here running around. Just so happened the kid was right there. So I do understand where you're coming from. Like, you got to carry yourself, you know what I'm saying, like a lady, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. Definitely at a wedding, you got kid, not only just your kid, but other kids.
Other kids, yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? So the way she was bent over and stuff, you know, when you're having a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I know a good time is a good time, but in that aspect with the child, I understand how the child could feel offended by it. But the child took the wrong approach on the whole goddamn thing.
He's a child. He's a child.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you a child, stay in your place. For one, you know what I'm saying? The mama should have been handling that from that point, because I don't know what that's me. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he was saying this is my old lady, if that was his stepdad or whatever, you know, cat daddy or whatever the hell he was doing. He was just talking to her that night. So, you know what I'm saying, from his perspective, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. He just had the dumbfound look on his face because he didn't know what to do. I would say, but that's me. But I don't know what that's me means. So I think overall, she could have just handled it a little bit better. I think it was more on her than anybody than the child. And then the dude was just left in the damn dark, just looking Dumbo, because I don't know what the hell that's me means.
I don't know, man.
That's funny as hell.
I saw your ass laughing. Then he went to crying. I didn't understand why he started crying.
Because imagine your mama acting like a hoe in front of you. That shit ain't gonna be pretty. And then you have to listen to the backlash of, damn, your mama was booted over for dudes at the place.
Yeah. I guess.
It's a backlash because he made her famous. He made her famous. He is the reason that his mom is in the position that she's in. But here it is. I don't want my mom booted over at no club. I would be ashamed.
Yeah, because he's been making videos. He's been doing things on the internet. He got a channel. He got a big following. You know what I'm saying? The little dude, he got a big following. So I guess he's the one that's really bringing all the attention to them. But I don't know who wedding it was. Looked like dude was a part of the wedding. He looked like he was a part of the wedding. So I don't know. In the wedding, you get to drink and having a good time. Because I know in my wedding, we got loose. I mean,
y'all got. See, I was with a NFL player. Damn, I got 22%. But my friend married an NFL player, and so my son was the junior groom. So every time I was dancing with one NFL player, my son would come over like, hey, mom, dance with me. But me being a grown up, and thank goodness he was conscious enough. He was like, God, little, he say, little nigga cock blocking. But
Yeah,
of course, I'm a conduct. I'm a conduct myself some kind of way because that is my child. Some women don't think of that shit, but the way that your mom act, a lot of these let's speak on this. A lot of men hate they fucking mama. They despise their mamas. They don't have respect for them. A lot of it is a lot of self-hatred for their mothers. And the reason that they mistreat women or can't love women is because they have hurt from that they have endured from their moms. So when you look at it in a broader aspect, it's certain shit that your mom's gonna do that will stick with you forever. The way that you treat a woman, it might be based on how your mama treated you. So all of that falls into place. There's a lot of toxic mothers and a lot of mothers that do things to their sons that end up having these men broken out here.
I understand that.
Word.
I definitely understand that because like there's a lot of that going on right now with these damn single mother homes and these kids, these little young men. They out here just angry as fuck. They don't give a fuck. They ain't got no respect for nobody at the house. So when they walk out the door, you ain't got no chance for them having no respect for nobody out here.
No, because sometimes their moms are savage. Their moms are toxic. Their moms are the problems. But because it's their mom, they feel like they can't go against her.
Yeah.
But they have a little hatred that they will never admit to.
Now that's
So
true.
you get older.
Now
That's real.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
Well, that was that. We got one more thing we gonna chime in on before we get up out of here, people. This is a dumbfounded video. It makes no sense to me, but I just want y'all to see this dummy driving this fucking truck. The dumbest shit ever. Now I'm a truck driver.
You fired, nigga.
Let me tell you the main two things he could have did to prevent that from ever fucking happening. One, you never get on a train track, go across a train track unless you can clear it. You got to make sure you can clear the fucking train track before you cross it, period. But okay, let's just say you get up there and somebody there, you thought you could clear it and you hanging right there. Do y'all see all that field that was right there to the dang on to the side? You pull over there and you pull that damn, you do whatever you need to do to get that damn thing off the track before the train comes. Because as that's coming, that's damage, property, and your job is out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that little TikTok, that little voice with the little Mexican like, boss, yeah, boss. Is it? I don't think this dude got to work out. I know everybody. That's it right there. That's where you put that clip at right there. Over there.
I think Carlos is not doing a good job.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing a good job, boss. I don't think he's gonna work out. The new guy, that was just dumb, man. You never stop on a fucking train track ever.
It's another clip like that too. When a trailer truck got stuck on that motherfucker. It never like frequently.
And yeah, they got stuck. It went crank, it went move. But his shit have moved. Because you can see at the end, right where the train hit, he started moving a little bit. But he didn't even think to move it to just turn over there in the field. I don't give a damn how far you gotta turn it. Don't let that fucking train hit you.
Boy, that nigga fucked around and got past that stoplight and was looking at that phone, texting like, Nigga, that shit.
Truck drivers have a big responsibility because that could have ended other people's lives.
Yep.
Depending on what's on that goddamn truck, the way the fucking truck swung and it could turn over on some people. So that was very irresponsible.
Yeah, that was very irresponsible of a truck driver. I'm talking about he did so many things wrong. He's so fucked that it don't make no sense. Like it ain't no excuse he gonna be able to come up with to get up out of that. Like he done. He done. Because you don't understand when you got truck drivers, we already liable. Even if the police come up there and say, okay, it was your fault, Mark Leasy. You came up and you hit the truck. But when you go to court and you say it, they gonna still find a way to put it on the truck driver. The truck driver gotta be damn near standing still where everybody can see and somebody just come and blatantly hit them. Other than that, 9 times out of 10, it's some way you can get some money out of that shit when the truck driver. Because we're trained to be the best drivers on the road. We gotta anticipate the dumb shit, anticipate the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to avoid that shit. We gotta make sure we keep a safe distance. Like every time you on the interstate and you see these trucks right up on cars or other trucks, violation. That's a violation. They should never be that close up on these people.
Let me tell you what I experienced one night. I was coming from the club and it was a truck driver and he was playing with his. So when someone is like alongside you, all of a sudden you're like, now wait a minute, now we can't be both going the same speed.
Yeah.
He had his meat out. Wow. And he was playing with himself and he wanted me to see him.
While he was driving?
While he was driving.
Oh, you supposed to get the fuck away from him.
So no, what I did was I slowed down and I got in the back of him and I called the company. Oh. I read all the numbers off his truck and I reported him. Because I'm like, in the middle of the night, imagine you driving and the truck driver keep blowing the horn and you look over and his meat out. While he driving. That's not funny. That's a violation. That's not funny.
Well, I done got flashed while I was coast to coast. I was in Kansas City, ride on the interstate, I forgot where the fuck I was going. These girls came by and they actually flashed me. I said, I thought that shit was just in goddamn movies, boy. I hadn't seen a titty in weeks, nigga.
Oh, man.
Damn. Now, see, that could have made you lose control.
Okay, could have made me lose control of everything. I'm like, damn, let me get back beside you. I'm trying to get back beside him and shit. What you did, Mark? I gotta tell y'all a funny story. That shit Mark was doing, talking about some goddamn. Yeah, I was on that when he pulled up. My brother rode with me one time. I was going to Orlando. I had to go through the proper channels to make sure he was cleared to ride with me. So he was riding with me. But I'm so used to being in there by myself. So I went to go reach for something in the back. I reached for something, and I kind of swerved a little bit. That nigga told me, that's why the motherfucking truck drivers be motherfucking swerving. I be trying to grab shit off the bump bed and all this shit. He told me something, from now on, nigga, while I'm in this truck, I'm your do boy. Whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you need, nigga, I got you. You just focus on the road, nigga.
Y'all nigga, that shit be dangerous, boy. Y'all the biggest shit on the road, bro.
Yeah, Did you see the man that was trying to get his potato chips? And he lost control of the truck. And the truck flipped all the way over.
Oh my goodness.
He was he overcorrected.
Damn. Yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of videos of these truck drivers making a lot of dumb mistakes. That was, I mean, I done had my trying to grab something and swerve, but most time when I do, ain't nothing around me. I got a following distance, you know what I'm saying? So I make sure I keep a good distance in front of me. I make sure my people, because I'm thinking about people's lives. I'm thinking like, just like they tell you in class, you got to look at these cars beside you like that's your family. Like that's your family could potentially, because somebody actually ran into their family one time and killed one of their family members around they town where they live at. It just so happened it was somebody in their family. So you never know who's going to be in those cars. So I pride myself on my safety on that. So I'm proud to say I ain't never been in no accidents, none of that shit, no speeding tickets and shit. My shit stay clean. I don't play that shit. I gotta go to court for a ticket because my damn medical card expired and shit. But that ain't nothing. That shit ain't gonna hurt you. I got cleared that shit up the same goddamn day. Went to the DMV. Went to the Apple Care. Went to the DMV. Boom, cleared that shit up in one damn day. Oh shit, my bad. I ain't know my shit expired.
Well, we appreciate y'all because without y'all, we don't get shit. Especially construction equipment.
That OTR. Now I ain't doing that shit there. I don't know if I ever do that shit again. That OTR, unless I'm in my own truck. That might be the only way I be motivated. Where I'm making all the proceeds from that shit because that living on the goddamn truck shit is for the birds.
The old guy that I told you about, he lived on his truck. He got so used to living on his truck, he didn't like being around people that much anymore.
Yep. You get used to being isolated, you know.
Yeah.
And nowadays, like back then, when I first started, when I was doing it, you can get your nice stuff, get your microwave, get your TV. Now, man, you can get these damn trucks to where shit. You got the Wi-Fi, man. You can be in that bit like you in your house. Only thing you need is a toilet. Now these nasty motherfuckers got buckets, and they sell these things in the truck stops for them to shit in buckets. That's contamination. The police can pull you over if you got piss in your car, or your truck, or shit. That's hazardous material. If you don't have material, you can be fined right there on site for having shit in your car.
But why would you want to drive around with the poo-poo?
Because they wait to get to the truck stop. They wait to get to the truck stop so they can throw out them bags. You ever go to the truck stop parking lot, you see them bags just sit, them big, they just look heavy, and it's probably just shit.
Oh, man.
Ew.
It's out there, man. They motherfuckers, man, them truckers nasty as fuck.
Gotta do all that to drive a truck, man. Come on, dog.
That's because they living on the road. They ain't got no. You got some truck drivers where they don't have a home. Like you go 2 weeks and then 2 days home. Some people ain't got a home. They just spend 2 days wherever they want to go.
Man, listen, bro.
And that's what my friend didn't have a home. He was like, that's why he used to give all the women on TikTok money because he was like, I don't have no rent. I don't have, I live in my truck. He would get a hotel room from time to time, but majority of the time he lived in there.
Now you do got some of the truck drivers they got the extended cab. They put bathrooms in those and put showers.
Bernard just told me that shit. I like, he got a truck like that now. I was like, what the fuck? You got a shower in there?
Yep, got a shower. Yep. Got a shower. They got a truck RV, but you can load. That's why I say, if I ever get to the point where I ain't got nobody, I ain't worrying about nobody, that's always a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody. Let me go get on one of these damn. I'm just going coast to coast. I'm gonna live on the damn road, stack my bread.
Yeah.
Have you ever been with the lot? What they call them, the lot monsters?
Oh, you talking about lot lizards?
Lot lizards.
Yes. Oh hell no! I ain't never touched one of them lot lizards. I done saw them go in trucks though. I done had some come knock on my damn door when I park. Like when you park in different states, you get your log put together because you gotta have your log right. Because you get pulled over, they want to know where you be. Your log got to be on track. So first thing you do is you get your log right. I'm getting there, get a look. Hey, you want
so
some
you ain't
company?
never had a lot lizard.
You want some company? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I said, I'm good. So I instantly cut off my lights. I say, somebody go get her. I'm gonna sit right here. I be damned. She go from truck to truck. Next thing you know, that bitch disappear. She disappeared.
Somebody gonna buy some pussy.
The dude got killed, got his throat cut by a lot lizard on his truck. Truck was sitting there, and they went and checked it. They finally went and checked it. The man in there with his throat slit raw.
I was just gonna say, to me, I feel like it's a setup.
Yep.
It's a setup, goddamn it. Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm good. And then what's so nasty about it is that they go in the truck stops and they go in the bathroom and wash off in the sink and clean up and then go get another customer. Hey, you want some company?
With that hand soap pussy.
Yeah, with that hand soap pussy. Nigga, I saw you get off goddamn Swift. You got off WaY. You got off USA. Bitch, you done been on everybody's truck.
You done been on Coca-Cola, Pepsi truck and all. Motherfucker with some hand wash pussy.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely done seen the lot lizards, man. They be out there, man. I'm telling you. In Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee is where you got all the holes. So the lot lizards up there don't even look like lot lizards, boy. You be swearing you get your Mac on, Mark. Like you get your Mac on, and then they start hitting you with prices. Like prices. Like I done got caught like that in Memphis, Tennessee. You know, I'm thinking I'm getting a little Mac on, flirting or whatever. I'm like, damn, such a last shit. Like, that's what my prices are. 50, such and such, 100. I'm like, oh, you a prostitute? Oh,
No,
I didn't know you was a hoe.
no, man. But
yes,
No rooms are available.
yes. Well, I'm talking about
They
they
told
out.
me to call tomorrow because people do be canceling. So I'm gonna call
like
tomorrow,
Reggie's.
but they basically
in the
booked.
back.
Yeah.
In the background.
Maybe we can get a spot.
They be looking like Reggie's out there for real, man. I'm telling you. But most of the ones that get the lot lids are them big fat nasty truck drivers, the ones that just out there ain't got no poom poom waiting on them. They ain't seen poom poom since they seen their last porn video. So you know what I'm saying? So them niggas there. Who that?
You ain't want. Thought you had chili.
She went to the last goddamn poom poom. They seen so that when them lot lids go to knock on their goddamn door, they ready. They trained to go. They trained to go. They ready. They TTG. They trained to go.
Lot lizards.
Lot lizards. So you ever seen the lot lizards, man? I'm telling you. You ever hear that with truckers? That's the main slang. I'm gonna tell you one more story. When I first got my CDL, this dude, the dude that was training me, he was driving me he was making me drive during the night, and he was driving during the day. That's what for one, it was my first time trying to sleep on a truck. You know what I'm saying? While something is moving. So it was hard to sleep for one. So I wasn't really getting no sleep. So at night, when my body is used to sleeping, I'm trying to drive all fucking night till the sun come up. So you know what I'm saying? Instead of him mixing it up and training me and doing it properly, he just kept taking advantage of, you know what I'm saying? He can sleep all damn night. But for one, nigga, I just got out of damn school. I don't really know. I'm just learning how to drive this fucking truck. You gonna trust me to drive this bitch all night, but then I understood the night the roads are the clearest, so it's the best time for a new driver to drive. But so I used to get tired. So I went back to the truck stop. You know how the truckers talk and shit. You know, I'm like, man, I'll be tired tonight. He's like, yeah, that damn trainer, he gonna ride your ass all night. Let me tell you what you do. When you get tired, you go over there to the side, on the side where that shit go, you go hit that a couple times, he'll get up and switch out. So when I'm driving, I'm tired as fuck. First I'm like, hey. He's like, yeah, what's up? I say, man, I'm tired, man. I don't know. He say, man, it's your time. I drive during the day. You got to drive at night. I said, all right. So I went 30 minutes. I wanted him to get good back and deep in his sleep because he's used to it. So he's sleeping like a baby back there. So I go ahead and I say, you know what? It's clear. Ain't nobody on the road. Ain't nothing around me. And I come back. It ain't work the first time. So I'm like, shit. So I said, I'm going to try it again. So I go, I do that shit for a minute. He's like, hey, everything okay? I say, yo, I'm tired. He said, well, I'm going to pull over so we can switch. Oh,
yeah, get your ass up so we can switch.
Get your ass up, nigga.
Damn
shit.
right.
So from that point on, he started switching it up, let me drive some day and some night because he see that night shit, nigga. I'm not driving all night. I ain't used to this shit, bro. I'm just getting out here.
That's dangerous. Yeah. Driving while asleep is like driving while you drunk, right?
Exactly. That's why you on the road late at night and you done reach the AMs and you see that truck swerving, don't think he just may had a mistake. If that motherfucker keeps swerving, he tired. He trying to push that load. He trying to get that load there. And he pushing it. He tired.
Yeah.
Word.
But yeah, that's all we got for y'all tonight. I appreciate y'all who came through, showed some love, fuck with it. I appreciate everybody coming up. I don't know what happened to Mike shit. He might be working. He's still working. He working overtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Good shit, y'all.
I appreciate you coming up here with us, Malt, Miss Mimi, everybody It's all love. See y'all next week. We have some more juicy shit, some more shit we gonna talk about. You already know what it is. You mean?
Yep.
Fuck you mean. And we
All
out
right.
this piece. I hope y'all have a great night, great weekend. Peace, love, and happiness. It's the OG way. Let's talk about it. Yee.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Come on, everybody. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. Don't be scared, just talk about it. Come up on the panel if you want to and talk about it. Got a problem with the way the world moving, let's talk about it. Political, I don't do it much, but we can talk about it. Relationships and marriage, yeah, you know we gotta talk about it. It needs better balance, so that means we gotta talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Yeah, we gotta talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Won't you come and talk about it? The violence on ourselves, oh yeah, we gotta talk about it. The way these kids living out here, we gotta talk about it. It can be something serious or it can be something funny. It can be about food or it can be about money. It can be about your life or how you setting your goals. Nobody telling you what to do, that mean you taking control. So let's talk about it, talk about it. Come on and just talk it in. And like what I said, that's cool, we can talk. It might not change how I feel, but it's okay for us to talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Ain't nothing wrong to talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. Ain't nothing wrong, let's talk about it. It's the OG way, so